Hi everyone. Okay, I hope you guys can hear me. I'm just crafting some brow bands for the championships. I have quite a few. I think I've made about 60, but I'm just putting buttons on today and cutting them out. As you can see, my mound of cut out brow bands. Hi everyone. You're going to Italy? Ooh, that's so much fun. I just went to Finland and it was really fun. It's my first time leaving the country and I really enjoyed it. This is also a Q&A, so please ask away. Yes, I'm so excited for the championships too. I'm a little nervous because, like, I don't know, this summer I feel like I just haven't had much time to train. Like, I've been so busy. I've had real horse shows. I've been hosting and going to hobby horse shows. I've been busy just riding and working and making stuff, like sale items for the championships, and I don't know, I feel like I haven't been training as much as like I did last year. Like last year I felt like I trained a lot more than I have been this year. But I'm still really excited, and I'm also really excited. Okay, this is silly, but like my sister's singing the national anthem, so I'm really excited to see her sing it again. I mean, she sung it last year, but I felt like I didn't really like watch her too much. So I'm excited this year. Where do I get my buttons for brow bands? I get them from Amazon. I don't know, I just looked up buttons. Oh my gosh, your first time competing? That's so exciting. Just have fun. My best word of advice. Hi everyone. This is a Q&A too, so if you have any questions about like what I'm doing for the championships or like just like general questions, feel free to ask. I'm just making brow bands for the championships. If you want to see any of the other sales stuff I've made, let me know. Right now I've just been working on brow bands, and I plan to make all the bridles probably next week, because I'll probably get done making these this week. So yep. Where do I get my ponies? I get most of my ponies from Amber Hobby Horses. She's on Etsy. I made a post on my community page a while back linking her Etsy. Will I have dressage bridles or hunter bridles? Yes. So here's my list of like, okay, it's a horrible list, but it makes sense to me. So I am gonna have 2 double bridles, both in the size A4, and one in brown, one in black. And then hold on, let me scroll back up. And hunter bridles, I'm definitely making hunter bridles. Hunter bridles are basically just English bridles, so I'm making some lots of English bridles, one in every size. And as well as I'm making like flash bridles, which have like the extra strap. Hi, Harper. Who am I bringing to the championships? I'm still debating. I know that for sure I'm going to be competing with Terhol and Goldie. I also believe I'm bringing Kara and Cleo, because me and Cleo might do high jump if we feel good. But I know I'm not bringing any of my flying highs, just because, I don't know, I'd rather rep the brand that I am sponsored from, and they get to go to other stuff. My favorite color is pink or green. Yes, I'm definitely going to have hunter and dressage bridles, but of course you can always just message me to get a commission. My dog's names, my brown one is Chewbacca, and my white one is named Leia, after Star Wars characters. You have a $500 budget? Ooh, I love that for you. I honestly don't have a budget this year. I'm not planning to get a horse, because, you know, I just got a horse when I was in Finland, and Aura is more than enough for me, and my stable feels very full right now. Also, okay, I actually just occurred to me, I don't think I announced this to my my YouTube, but Gizmo is being leased out to one of my friends, so I don't have Gizmo at the moment, so my barn is a little smaller. But yeah, I'll be driving. It's 8-hour drive, give or take. So we're going to embrace the 8-hour drive. Last time we did 15 hours because we we drove up like through the top of Michigan because we were going on vacation like before, which was not fun because then I was just stressing the whole vacation. Yeah, don't recommend. How much was Aura? I think she was like 120 or something like that. 120 euros. No, Gizmo's not being leased out to Grace. Gizmo's being leased out to my friend Avery. I think I made a vlog with her in March or a video with her in March because I went to her house to hang out. But she also came to my most recent competition I hosted, so you can see there's probably a video of her riding him in there. But Grace will obviously be riding him at the championships. And Grace is actually sleeping with me at the championships. She's staying in my hotel room. We were gonna slumber party it up. 18 hours, that's crazy. My favorite flying high, I don't know, that's hard. Gemma is definitely a horse I've wanted for a while. Like a chocolatey brown horse is like, there's nothing better than a chocolatey brown horse to me. But Freya was also a dream horse for me. I really wanted we get a lot of snow, so I really wanted a fluffy horse to ride in the snow. I bought Robin, but Robin was actually made about 10 years ago from Amber Hobby Horses, and I'm also his 4th owner. Oh, an Amber Hobby Horse? Yes, I love them. Yes, I've missed her. I mean, we've chatted a lot outside of when she quit or whatever. So like, I don't know, it didn't feel like much of a quitting to me because I was still talking to her all the time, but yes, I'm very happy she's back, and I'm very happy she's going to the championships. I was really scared to be alone. Oh my gosh, yes. I can't wait to see it. What are you guys competing in at the championships? Or what are you hoping to get or like see, or I don't know. I want to hear what you guys are excited for about the championships. I think personally for me, I'm most excited to meet everybody. I'm only doing 2 classes this year. I'm doing 2.5 hunters and 2-foot show jumping. I'm purposely doing that because I want to have more time to like hang out with my fans and also just like meet people. So I'm very excited for that. Barrels and 3-foot show jumping. Yeah, I loved 3-foot show jumping last year. Like I went clear and everything, but I just like wasn't fast enough. And I find for me, like the lower the height, the faster I can go. So I just decided to go for lower heights. 4 classes. Yes, I'm doing Sunday Funday too. Here's one of the brow bands. Gorgeous. I don't know why it's not focusing. Oh, there we go. This is an A3 size. So for like bigger horses. Oh yes. My favorite class, 2.5 or 2-foot show jumping will be like an easy class for me because like 2-foot is like my warm-up height, and like, I don't know, 2-foot's just an easier height for me. So it's not really a challenging class. It'll just be like a fun and easy type class. But then the 2.5 hunters will definitely be a challenge class. Like last week I rode the whole course and like I was fine. I didn't knock anything and technically it was all right. But I'm just a little more nervous for that one because, you know, it's like judge's opinion. So I'm a little nervous about that. But I wouldn't say there's more that I'm more excited for. I'm excited for all. 8-hour flight is crazy. 2.5 show jumping, yes, that's a good height. I thought about doing that, but I decided to just do the 2-foot. Yes, all of these brow bands will be sold at the championships. If I could have any flying high, what one would you have? I would have the ones that I have. I don't know. There's not another flying high that I've seen that like I really wanted it, but I didn't get it. Like maybe that's like rude, but I've gotten every horse that I've ever wanted, and I'm more than happy. My favorite outfit that I wore to Hobby Horse, I really like my most recent pink, like, okay, I get it like a new pink tank top every year, and I like the one I got this year because it matches like my pink heart bridle. Hold on, let me zoom in if you can see it. It's that one, that pink heart bridle, and my pink shirt matches it perfectly. So I've really been liking wearing that outfit. I think that's what I'm gonna wear at the championship too. I'm competing in hunters, 1-foot show jumping, 2-foot barrels. Performance class, ooh, what are you performing? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ocean quit. How much will the brow bands be? It depends. So like, something like these ones where they have 3 strands will be $12 a piece. But then something more like complex, like these ones that have 5 rows, will probably be closer to like $15. Probably 16 because these are longer, so like It takes up more gems because the gems are like really expensive. Like, I'll show you. Like, they come in rolls like this, and the rolls are like almost $20. So they're expensive. Have you ever like torn a muscle? I feel like I did that in Finland because at summer camp, we were training like upwards of 4 times a day at summer camp, and my knee just took a beating too. I don't know, my knee hurt so bad after that, but luckily it was like better for at the actual Finnish championships. But I feel like I tore something, or I definitely did something to my muscle, but I've never like gotten seriously injured, knock on wood, because like that'd be bad if I did. But oh my gosh, Amelia, yay. I know, I'm so bored too. I've just been like joining other people's live videos because I was so bored, and I'm like, I'm just gonna do a live video because I haven't done one in months and I'm just bored. I've been sitting here making Pralbion since noon, and it is 4 o'clock because cutting these stupid things out take forever. It takes like 10 minutes to cut them out and then put buttons on them for each one. It's oh my gosh, it doesn't let you? That's silly. If I could deliver a message to all the hobby horse haters, what would I say? I'm better than you. I have more followers than you. I have more money than you. Probably that. I don't really care. They can hate all they want. I'm not a couch potato like you. I mean, sometimes I am, but that would be my comeback. I'm not a couch potato like you, because all you do is sit and scroll and hate. So, where did my thing go? There it is. Okay. Hold on, I gotta scroll back up because y'all are commenting too fast. How much were the bridles I bought in Finland? The pink one with the hearts, I think that was 40 euros, and the other one was probably like 4, and the blue one was, I think, 50 euros. So I feel like sometimes they're like less expensive. Ooh, a dressage solo, that's fun. Yes, 8 hours is gonna be a long drive. Oh my gosh, 45,000 views. That's crazy. Wait, I have to go back and watch it. Oh my gosh, hi from Denmark. Oh my gosh, it definitely is midnight. Go to sleep. Oh my goodness. Please don't stay up on my account. My friend Sille is from Denmark. Hopefully I will visit her next year. One will hope. Hi, Gwen. Well, I don't even know why I just repeated that. I just said hi to myself. I hope to see you guys at US Agency too. Yes, I'll be selling tack. The price range for bridles will be $15 to $45. They do not come with reins, just because having reins for like 40 bridles on a shelf it just gets way too messy. So they are sold without reins, but I'll be selling reins separately. But I also thought that, like, personally, I have a hoard of reins, so I feel like most people won't need reins when they buy from me. I don't know, maybe that's just me thinking. Yes, I agree, Amelia. I'm also not planning on buying anything at the championships. Though you should just buy a horse and just not tell your parents. Amelia, you're going to make so much. You're going to have all this excess money. You might as well just buy a hobby horse and buy another stable while you're at it. If you buy another stable and it has more space, then it's just an excuse to buy more horses. That's my life motto. That's why for my second stable, this one, it actually has 8 holes in it and not just 4 like the other ones, so that I can get double the horses. Am I going to Soul Harbor Ranch in September? I think so. I have to talk to my dad about it tonight. Would I ever buy a horse for $115? Yeah, I probably would. Okay, I'm scrolling down. You guys are commenting way too fast. I don't make horses. I'm only selling tack. Yes, please go to sleep. Don't stay up. Yes, Amelia, you should. Amelia, just show her my barn and show how many horses I have. But also, Amelia, you got to argue about how much you ride each of your horses. Like, just think about it. Like, I ride all my main horses in a month's time. Like, and I ride them at least twice within a month. So obviously. How do I make my bridles so good? How do you make your bridles so good? Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I was like the first person to start to like post about making bridles with like leather strips. I don't know. I feel like they're just really easy to work with. Mine are pretty high quality, or at least I believe so. My brow bands are definitely high quality. I think they're the highest quality you can get. Not to toot my own horn, but like, yes. Guys, do you want me to show you the horse I made? I have made a horse for fun, guys. It was like 4 years ago, maybe. I made her in 2021. Her name is Daisy. This is Daisy. Say hello. She's gorgeous. Got quite a few holes. Oof, we're not even gonna talk. But I use her at horse camps at my barn. I teach like hobby horse lessons at the horse camps. Her mouth does not close. It's horrible. I think I made the mistake of getting fleece instead of getting like Velbo, like the material most people use. And yeah, she's a little rough on the edges, guys. She's not, she's in a rough shape, but you know, I have made a horse. It's not for me. I have ADHD, so it's hard for me to like work on one thing only work on one thing at a time. So like spending 3 days working on one individual thing, like a hobby horse, yeah, my brain can't. Like, she's just got some wabi-sabi. She's like that meme. Wow, no, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. That's literally what it is. Like, oof. Where'd I get the buttons for the brow bands? Amazon. Yes, everyone will see me. I promise I'm going to be very active at the championships. The past 2 years, I felt like I was running around with a chicken with its head cut off. Like, I was in like 4+ classes, and then I would be judging. But this year's not going to be like that. I'm only doing 2 classes and judging. So my whole afternoon will be free. My morning will be a little busy, but for the first hour, my table will be shared with Ada. So if you guys want to meet Ada, she'll be at my table with me. Ada from Finland, by the way. You don't have the confidence? No, you do. It's nothing about confidence. It's just like, you're never going to be around that many hobby horsers again in your life. So you just got to embrace it. You just got to have fun. Where the clips I used, they're just buttons. I don't know if there's a specific name for the buttons. Snap buttons. Buttons that snap. Not the ones you sew on. Should post more riding content. Yes, I do. It's just kind of hard because, okay, now that I'm 16, like, honestly, I moved to my barn last August. I was just thinking October because that was the first show I did there. But low-key, my parents, like, don't really go to the barn with me. So, like, when I go to ride, it's just me and then, like, other people that are riding. So it's easiest for me to just, like, set my phone up and just record. But then it's, like, a stationary video, and they're normally not very good because, like, the lighting is really bad. So I just don't get that many videos in general. I only get videos when I jump, because when I jump, like, it's normally, like, there's a jump clinic or we're going off property, and there's normally someone, like, that just comes along for fun, and they're able to actually film and get me good videos. So I only really post riding videos when I, like, have a show or, like, someone else is there to film me, if that makes sense. So I don't get content very much, maybe once a month. That was a lot of yapping, sorry. My highest jump, I think it was around 4.2-ish. I did just jump 4 feet like 2 weeks ago. I don't know, I'm really proud of me and Cleo. It was very easy to jump with Cleo because she's so tiny. So she's coming to the championships with me. We might do high jump. I bought a ticket or whatever, but if I have the time, I'll do it. If I don't, I won't, you know? And if I do it, I'm not going to place, literally, because, like, I don't jump high much. I would highly doubt that I would have placed. This thing, I honestly don't know. It came with the buttons, so I don't know. Don't be scared for the championships. Just have fun. Just have fun. Oh, yeah, I'm so glad you feel confident about hunters now. I love that. Oh, I'm so glad you're getting a commission from Amber. As you know, she's literally the sweetest, and her horses are so high quality. I don't think a lot of people realize, I feel like a lot of people take for granted, stuffing. So, like, in the US, okay, this is not hate to Micah at all. Not hate, trust me. She gets so mad. Don't bring this up to her about the stuffing, about the difference between stuffing from Europe and stuffing from America. Now, Micah stuffs her horses full, but as you can see, there's a little give. Terrell, Like, there's no give. Like, this, he's solid. He's heavy. He's like, when people hold him, they're shocked about how heavy he is. The difference in stuffing from over there to America, because like America, their stuffing sucks. Like, you can't get good stuffing anywhere. And it's really sad. But man, Terho, like, he's a rock. And his ears, like, they're so hard. Like, Amber, her quality is insane for only being like 200 euros or $200 or less. It's crazy. 2 classes that lap. You could just, I would just email the championships if you're worried, but otherwise their suggestion to you is just going to be keep track of time or drop the class. So I know it's so hard to find stuffing that stays consistent. It's so hard. And you can't even order it from overseas. It's really sad. Okay, I'm scrolling up to see if I missed anybody. Oh, I'm sorry you can't go this year. That's really sad. I'm 3 years older than you. Yeah, that probably makes sense. Yeah, okay, to be fair, I just said around 200. I'm talking base price before shipping and bridals, because like when you get tack obviously added on. Like for Kara, I paid $350, but that was also when shipping was like $40, and now shipping's like $80. So yes, it does cost more now. But if you get them without tack, they're probably going to be under $300 with the shipping. Shipping sucks now. Yes, it's Terho. Boop, boop. He's definitely my favorite now. Shoulder bang at 9:30, barrels at 10, hunters at 11, high jump at 12. Yeah. Just keep track of time. And honestly, if you need to, if I was giving you my 2 cents, I would drop barrels. Unless you like barrels are your favorite. And personally, barrels is just not for me. Barrels is an easy way to get hurt, in my opinion. So many people slipped and fell. I just think it's more dangerous, and it's not worth the extra time of your day. Oh, I'm so glad you like the brow bands. I made a whole bunch of USA ones. My least favorite hobby horse. Okay, there's a lot of difference because I don't have a least favorite. But I have like I don't use this horse much. Like, this isn't a horse I reach for. I definitely don't reach for Gizmo. Partially because, like, okay, when me and Grace commissioned Gizmo, Gizmo was Grace's dream horse, not mine. So I don't know. Maybe I just don't reach for him because, like, I don't know. But also, like, my zebra from Gigi Hobby Horses, like, I don't use her at all, and I feel really bad not for using Luna, because I know a lot of people really want Gigi Hobby Horses, but at the same time, I can't bring myself to sell Luna, because like a zebra hobby horse, like, I just need it in my life. But like, I feel bad because she does just sit there a lot. So I don't have a least favorite. I just have ones that like I don't use as much. Oh, what's your horse's name? Oh, this is Terho. It's a Finnish word, and it means acorn. But you can also call him Acorn, because his marking, it's an acorn. What's your hobby horse's name? What's your favorite coat color? Definitely Palomino. Always Palomino. Real horses and hobby horses. The first horse I ever rode was Palomino, so that's probably why I love Palominos, but yes. And also, fun fact, Goldie, she's a Palomino, and she's also named after the first horse that I rode, and the first horse I rode was a Palomino named Goldie, so that's why I made Goldie. No, I didn't make Terho. Terho I bought from Amber Hobby Horses on Instagram and Etsy. Yes, everyone, please say hi to me at USHHC. Please don't feel scared to come up to me. I had some girls comment that they were too scared to come up to me at the Finnish championships, which I just am so sad about because, like, that's really far away, and I traveled so far, and I'm so sad they didn't say hi. So please say hi, or even if you're, like, standing, like, a whiles away, just wave. Seriously, just wave, and I promise I will try to see you. Like, even if you just wave to me and I just wave back, like, that's all you gotta do. You don't have to come up if you're too scared. Oh my gosh, I hope you feel fine after falling off. Will Grace ever get Gizmo back? I don't know, it's up to her. I would definitely sell him back to her. It's just if you want it, but I probably won't sell Gizmo to anybody else. Just because obviously they're a friendship commission, so they're gonna stay like that. And my plan is, well, my mom really just doesn't want me to sell him to anyone other than like if Grace wanted him back. My plan is just to use him to like, if I want to lease him out to a friend, or if like when I have friends over or something, I can like ride the commission ponies with them, like how me and Micah did both the horses for the high jump at Soul Ranch, that type of thing. My favorite class you're doing, I don't know, I'm doing the 2-foot jumping. That should be just an easy class, so I guess that'll be fun. But then I'm doing the 2.5 hunters, which will be a challenge class for me, but it'll still be really fun. So I'm excited for both my classes. Is Artemis selling? I don't believe so. I don't think Livia's coming this year. I believe the only international person coming is Ada, and Ada will actually be sharing a sale table with me. Hi, Danny. Who else popped in? I think I saw Hannah. Hi, Hannah. Did Reg come past? No, they're coming past on Saturday, which is really annoying because I have a horse show Saturday, so I have to get all the way to the opposite. Like, I have to get all the way out of town, which means having to, like, navigate through all the road closures from Greg Bry. So that's really annoying, but it is what it is. Oh, I'm sorry for everyone who can't go to USHC. What's your horse's name? The horse's name, the real horse I ride, her name is Katie. I'm not going to share where I ride, though. Some people know because, like, they've ridden there. Like, some of the girls I've done pony camp lessons with follow me, but I personally won't share exactly where I ride. Yes. Danny caught in the wild. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Hi. Yes, crafting. We love it. I've been crafting since noon. And I just got so bored watching my show that I was like, I gotta do something about this. Like, I have to, like, I don't know. I was like, I have to start doing something else. So I've started doing, what the heck? I just found this over there. It's like a half done one. That's weird. Hosting a comp next year. Oh yes, definitely do it. It's super fun. Do I lease/own my own horse? I just ride Katie. She's just a pony at the barn. She's technically privately owned by someone, not the person who owns the barn, but she's used for lessons. Not too much. I feel like I'm the main person that rides Katie, if that makes sense, because I show her. So I would say I'm her number one rider. But she does get used for lessons as well. But I know that she was kind of kicked out for a while there because she was having a real hissy fit. Like, she loves to crow hop a lot, but we figured out, we think it was because of her saddle. We switched saddles 2 weeks ago, last week, something like that. And we did cross country yesterday, and she went beautifully, like, no, like, she wasn't upset or anything the last 2 times I've ridden in the saddle, so we're hoping that the saddle change will make her more happy, and hopefully the lesson kids won't be scared to ride her anymore, because I've actually gotten comments about how people are now scared to ride her because she was crow hopping so much, which I didn't care about because I have a good seat, and naughty ponies are just like naughty ponies, but I feel really bad she was hurting people's confidence. Okay, now I gotta scroll up. What disciplines am I showing / what classes am I doing this weekend? Oh, I have a real horse show this Sunday. It's a hunter jumper show, so I'm doing a couple equitation classes, and I'm doing a couple show jump classes with Katie. I think we're showing up to 2-3, 2-6, something like that. And it's just a barn show. Oh, you're showing your new horse? That's so exciting. Good luck. What time is it for you? It's 4:30 right now. How much is the stuff I'm selling at USHC? It just depends. Bridles will range from $15 to $45. Brow bands will range from $12 to $16. Reins are $8. My rein fluffs that I have, I think they're $8. Oh, thank you. They were for my birthday. They're kind of like weird colors. My mom was like, they're kind of random. But it was supposed to match the swimsuit that I wore on my birthday because we happened to be at the water park on my birthday. How long have I've been riding real horses for about 9 years, I think, give or take. I'm not exactly sure. And I've been riding hobby horses for about 5.5. How often do I ride real horses? It depends, because like this week I rode yesterday, I'm riding tomorrow, and I'm riding Saturday for a show. So like it can range from like 1 to 3 times a week, but also like sometimes I don't ride in a week because like it's just too busy. Because like my trainer, she only really does lessons Monday, Tuesday, give or take. So sometimes I just have to skip on lessons, but then sometimes I ride 3 times a week. It just depends. Oh, have fun hobby horsing. I ride my hobby horses. Okay, it depends. I feel like I've really been lacking this summer riding wise. My hobby horses, I mean. I've just been so busy with like riding real horses, teaching lessons, going to the barn to teach hobby horse lessons, showing real horses, doing and putting on and just competing at like hobby horse shows, and traveling because I've gone on a couple little vacations. I feel like I've just been super duper busy. That like I feel like I haven't been riding much. So right now I feel like I'm riding 2 to 3 times a week, but obviously this week it's changing. Starting today, I'm going to be riding every day until the championships because I feel like I was slacking a little bit. I just haven't ridden as much this year as I have last year to prepare for the championships, which is just because like, I just have had so much more going on. How do I do all this stuff? I don't even know. I pay lots of money and my calendar is stuffed. That's just about it. If you order something from me, will it arrive before the championships? It depends, but also if you want to do an order and then just pick it up at the championships, I could do that too. What classes am I doing at the championships? I'm doing the 2.5-foot hunters and 2-foot jumping. Don't expect me to place, guys. I probably won't place. So don't expect anything. Yes, tips for training for the championships, just do a combination of training the courses that you are competing in and a combination of training other courses or just doing like what's it called? Endurance. Like make yourself a really long course and practice having the same speed the entire time. Like don't lose speed. I feel like that's something I lacked in Finland. I noticed looking back at videos, I just saw that I just got a little bit slower as my course went on. So definitely work on that. Tips for jumping. I have a video on that. It's a long form. It was from a while ago. Please go back and look at that. It's a great video. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. 1,000 waters is insane. Tips to grow your online business. You can't grow your online business unless you're growing your online following. I attribute a lot of my success on my Etsy to the success of my Instagram and my YouTube. I mean, my YouTube has taken forever. I'm like 200 followers away from 10K on Instagram, and that's insane to me. I started that Instagram account in like 2021, and it actually started like gaining followers since the first championships. So in 2024, December of 2024, I had my first viral video, and that got me like 1,000 followers. And then it's just been slowly gaining and getting a couple viral videos on Instagram to get to 10,000 followers. Like it's taking years. Whereas like YouTube, it literally took me only 1 year to get 10,000 followers, which is crazy, the difference between like algorithms on YouTube and Instagram. Because I haven't even had a video hit 1 million views on YouTube yet, which is crazy. Do I know any hobby horses in California? My friend KHT Lunar Skies from California. And if you look on there's a Hobby Horsers in America Facebook page. There's a lot of like meetups that I've seen in California on there. So if your parents have Facebook, ask them to look it up. Would you join a comp in Florida? No. In the politest way, I live in the Midwest, so that would be quite a trip. It's like a 15-hour drive, or it would be like a 3-hour flight. so it's quite far away. How can you make DIY bridles? Get gems. What gem adhesive do I use? I'm not going to share that only because the adhesive I use is like very strong and it's industrial grade and it's like not very safe to use. So I'm not going to go around telling other kids that they should use it just because like I probably shouldn't be using it. But it's really strong and it makes my bridles stay. So I will not be sharing because I don't want to get like in trouble by other hobby horse parents for telling their kids to use a very not safe glue. Have I made my own hobby horse? Yes, I showed her before. Her name's Daisy. She's very horrible looking. She's very sad. She's got that wabi-sabi. Yes. Yeah, I'm very excited for the championships. If you guys have more questions or anything, let me know. How long have I been on Etsy? I think just over a year. I think I got it in March of last year, I believe. Can you show us Daisy? Yes, I can show Daisy. Let me bring up my... Here's Daisy. She's got that wabi-sabi. Lots of holes. We're not even going to talk about all the holes. And look at that stitch job. Not good. She's not that bad. Oh, trust, she's that bad. Oof. But she's cute, so. How big are Aura and Freya? Freya is an A4. She fits in all the same tack as Goldie and Gemma, or Goldie and Kara. And then Aura is just a little bit bigger. You can kind of see the side by side there. Aura's just a little bit bigger, but Aura still fits in all the same tack as like Goldie and Freya in them. So she's just, I would say she's more closer to an A3, but she's still not like a massive A3. My smallest horse, definitely Cleo. Cleo's the size of my hand. She's great for high jump. I loved using her for high jump. The drive is so boring. I'm watching the live. Yes. I was so bored making brow bands that I'm like, I need to go live. I need to do something. Do I have a favorite hobby horse? My favorite hobby horses to look at are Goldie and Terre Haute. They're my favorites. But like my heart horse is Kara. If that makes sense. Like I feel very emotionally connected to Kara. Definitely. Aura's maker. It's like Valuna hobby horses on Instagram or something. I don't know. I can't remember exactly. My dream hobby horse, I don't know. My dream hobby horse was definitely Goldie. So, I already have her, so. They're just buckles. They're just buttons, I mean. Yeah, these are just buttons, so. Spell acorns for your name. Hold on, I'll just write it down for you. Let me grab a pencil. Definitely give me bracelets, give me everything. Okay, there's this one meme that I always share. It's of like, I forgot what the boy's name is, but it's like a famous person. And this famous person is being interviewed and they ask him like, what's your favorite thing about being like famous? Or what's your favorite thing about interacting with fans? And his response is the stuff, like the free stuff they give me. And that's totally me, guys. I love the free stuff y'all give me. All the pictures you give me, they get hung up. I'm a little running out of room, so I might have to move my newspapers. And also I print out, like if people make stuff on digital, I'll print it out and I'll plaster it out. I haven't been good about it the past couple months because our printer was out of ink, but now I'm back to it. This is how you spell Terre Haute's name. My high jump record, my with and without are the same. I never jump without a hobby horse. Maybe that's weird. I never practice without one. So like, so I always just jump with one. And I think it's like 4.2, give or take. I did 4 foot with Cleo a couple weeks ago, which was nice. Yeah, no, I would keep any horse someone gives me, I will keep. I've been given one other horse. His name's String Cheese because I thought his hair looked like string cheese and I thought it was a funny name. I've ridden him a couple times. Sometimes I just ride and I just don't post because like I feel like, I don't know, when I used to ride, I used to never like video or anything, and sometimes I just need to, you know, go back to them roots and just not video. So sometimes I just don't video when I ride. If that makes sense. Dream horse, hobby horse and coat color. That would be Goldie. Palomino Rome. Yeah, I just love me a Palomino. 18 hours, that's crazy. Can we see String Cheese? Yes. I forget the name of who made it, but my friend Troy, it's my friend Troy's friend. This is String Cheese. He got given to me at the Creekwood Cup. I don't know if the person who made him is on YouTube. I'm not sure. But I love String Cheese. He's so cute. Hi, everybody. Bye, Kate. Have fun on your long drive. Favorite piece of tack to make? Okay, I love the look of brow bands, but also like brow bands take a while to make and sometimes they're a pain in my butt. So I like making bridles or like unique bridles. Like I love when someone brings me a weird request. Like I've made a medieval bridle before. Like I love the odd requests. Yeah, I've ridden my zebra hobby horse. There's videos way back when. I don't really ride her much anymore because I mostly prioritize my main horses rather than her. She's just kind of here for looks, and sometimes I do in-hand work or something with her, but she's mostly just here for looks. How long have I been making tack? Since I actually ordered my first materials to make tack after the first championship. So I've been making tack since August 2024. Oh, poop. This one's missing a gem. Okay, discounted file. Oh, yeah, BT dubs. Guys, sometimes, like, when I make bridles, like, the gem falls off, and I just discount it, like, $1 or $2. Just because, like, it's just slightly imperfect. But, like, if you're looking from here, you can't really tell that it's missing a gem, you know? So, like, if it misses it, if it, like, accidentally loses a gem, sometimes I'm able to plop it back in and, like, tighten the little prongs around. But if it's missing one, I always just discount it. So that will just be discounted. But now I have to cut them out, which is like the longest part. It takes forever to cut them out. But anyway. So now I'm going to work on the other set of long brow bands. Do I ship my tack internationally? Unfortunately not. With Trump's tariffs, sometimes it can be hard to like figure out. Like I just am worried about if someone wants to return something, how that looks. Because like when I ship something to someone, like when someone wants to ship something back to me, I can't pay them. Like they have to pay themselves to get it shipped back. Like I can't give them money back unless when I receive the item back, then they get a full refund. But like then they're paying extra because they have to like pay for the shipping back, which I can't. You know, I don't know. I've only had to deal with one return, and it wasn't very fun. So I can't ship my tack internationally. It's just too hard, and I feel really bad, but I just can't. Brow band bases, I draw them myself. Like, I have leather that I draw it on. I draw them on myself. Favorite bridle I have? Definitely my pink heart bridle that I just got a little bit ago. Oh my gosh, you're from the 2%? That's crazy. What classes am I in? I'm in the 2.5 hunters and the 2-foot show jumping. Yes, go charge your phone, please. What are you guys most excited for the championships? Oh, I love this one. Oh my gosh, something just hit my window. That was scary. Yes, I would totally tell you if it looked good. Just make sure to tag me so I see it. I always look at things I'm tagged in. And I know I suck. I don't enter many people's giveaways. But guys, the reason I don't enter giveaways is because I have so much stuff. Like, I don't need to win stuff. I don't. So I'd rather have someone else who really wants it win than me. So I don't really enter giveaways. So sorry if you tag me in your giveaway post, but I low-key won't enter. Oh, you're not going? That's sad. Don't worry, I'll make a killer vlog. Did you guys like my Finland vlog? Did you like how it was like a music video type thing? Because it was just so much easier to film, because then I could like be in the moment and I didn't have to worry about like vlogging. But if you guys absolutely hated it, I promise I'll vlog the championships. Just let me know what you prefer. Do you prefer like a standard vlog? Or like the type of vlog I did for the camp? Are you guys, well, let me know specifically. Do you prefer a vlog or do you prefer the music video type thing? Let me know what you prefer. I'll just do what you prefer. But the music video seemed to be a lot easier for me to edit and whatnot. But yay, you can go next year. Yay, I can't wait. I don't even want to think about next year. I'm thinking about this year. I can't let my mind get too far ahead of me. I get a lot of it from local stores and some from Amazon as well. The fluff, where do I get my fluff? Oh, Hobby Lobby. Okay, I'll do a vlog. I'm so excited to meet all you guys too. Please come up to me. Okay, good. I'll do a vlog. Personally, okay, no shade to Harlow. Whenever I'm watching a Harlow video, they're like an hour long. I literally can't. Like, I put that thing in 2x speed, and even that's not fast enough. Like, I hate videos that are super long, so I try to avoid super long videos. But if you guys really like them, because I know my championship one last year was like 30 minutes long, which I thought was like the longest video ever. Like, I was so bored watching myself. Like, it was so boring. But if you guys like it, I'll do it. What ponies am I bringing? I'm bringing Goldie, Terho, Kara, and Cleo. I don't think anybody else. I'm just going to bring 4 this year. I probably won't be getting a pony there unless I impulse purchase, but I most likely will not be impulse purchasing. If I were to get another hobby horse, it would be a commission of the horse that I ride now. Like the real horse I ride, I mean. Oh my gosh, yay, you're on my live. Shout out to Royal Stables. Glad you're here. A white or gray pony? Oh, I love both. I love me like white and gray ponies. I love both. What have I been doing today? Okay, so this morning I woke up. Then I walked my dogs. Well, first I bed rotted with them for a while, maybe like 30 minutes while my mom was working out downstairs. And then we went for a mile walk. And then I went back to bed rotting a little bit longer because I wanted to finish my movie. And then I got up, I started my chores, which was just doing dishes and taking care of my rabbit. And then I ate breakfast sometime in there. I can't remember when. And then I came down here at like noon to work on brow bands. I mostly just worked on organizing a couple things. Like, as you can see, I pulled out like all my displays because I just clipped the brow bands on. And I'll probably just be working on brow bands the rest of the day, except for probably around 7 o'clock, I'll go out and ride Robin when it's a little cooler outside. Though it's been pretty cool all day. It's been around in the 70s, which is really nice. But I'll definitely go out and ride Robin for a little bit because I need to start riding. Because the championships is close. Bring string cheese. I'm so sorry. What am I selling there? We have limited space in the car. That's why I can't bring more than like a couple horses. Like, I'd bring more than just 4, but I can't. I'm selling bridles. I'm selling lots of brow bands. Like, I think I'm going to have the most brow bands in it. Anyone, I'm having about 65, maybe 70, something like that. I'm having a lot of brow bands. They were my best sellers last year. I think I brought 50 last year, and I only had 1 left over, so I'm bringing a lot. Favorite coat color? Definitely Palomino. Favorite horse brand riding clothes? I like this like Fitz T Sports. Low-key, I get my breeches from Amazon, guys. Don't sleep on Fitz T Sports. They're so good. So comfy, and they come in freaking every color, and I just love it. My dogs' names are Chewbacca and Leia. after Star Wars. Can we see my bunny? I'm gonna have to say no on that one because my sister's home and my bunny lives in her room and I don't want to disturb her. But he's gray and he's a cute bunny. I think one of my videos when I was like packing up orders, he was in it. So if you go back and you can see Jasper. Jasper's a very cute bunny. He's a Holland Lop. Sorry, I'm just scrolling to look at. Yes, his name's technically Chewy, but finding Hobby Horse friends. The championships is next Saturday. Making Hobby Horse friends, just start commenting on people or just like, I don't know. I actually don't really know. I just mostly made Hobby Horse friends at like in-person events. Like type thing. Like I would just go up to people in person, or it was mostly just like the people at my hotel. Or like if you knew someone was going to championships, just like message with them. Like try to make plans with them and like to meet up with them, and that's how you make a Hobby Horse friend. Yep. Ever sell my Brabham patterns? No, just because like they're really easy to make, so I don't see why someone else could. My bunny's name is Jasper. He's a gray. Well, technically it's called blue Holland Lop, but he's gray. Okay, I'm scrolling down to see. I get my leather from Amazon. How long have I been hobby horsing? 5.5 years. Yeah, making patterns can be hard. It definitely took me a while to get my my Brabham one down. I actually just edited it and changed it a little bit ago too. Yes, you can send me fan mail. Okay. Like technically if you order something from my Etsy shop, you will get my address, but like just don't be creepy about it and don't share it, please. But if you want to send me fan mail, if like you've ordered from me, like that's totally fine. Otherwise, if you just want to give it to me at events, that's totally fine too. But yeah, I don't mind if people send me fan mail, but I'm not going to put out my address out on the internet. But like if you order from my Etsy shop, you may or may not receive my like address, but you can totally send stuff to me. My favorite hobby horse exercise, I did one at camp with Ada that was really fun. I've done it before at my house. It's like you put 2 jumps in the middle like this, and then 2 straight jumps on the side, and you go from one lead to change on the oxer in the middle, and then do the other side oxer change. I did it with Freya to like, I don't know, it's Miley Cyrus song. Oh my gosh, you made the viral video of me. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. I'm gonna go back and watch it after the live. Can I make a tutorial on how to make Brabhams? Guys, I'm really sorry, but I'm a gatekeeper. I'm not going to make a tutorial. I'm so sorry. In the nicest way, guys, I'm a gatekeeper, and also, like, I don't have the patience to make a video because I feel like I'd be so particular about how all the frames would have, like, how it would have to look. I don't know. Favorite color for hobby horse tack? Well, you guys know I'm a sucker for pink. But, like, I don't know. I feel like I like any color. Probably black for, like, basic tack. But, like, as an accent color, I would go for anything. The queen is live. Yes, I am live. I love y'all. You guys can tell me what you're most excited for the championships, or like, I don't know, or ask me questions, whatever. I'll end my live probably in about 6 minutes. I'll probably do an hour long, unless you guys want me to keep going. I normally just do an hour though, because I feel like that's just easy for people. Oh my gosh, I love pink and green. Pink and green are my favorite colors. What are you guys competing in? What are you guys most excited for about the championships? Or like if you're not going to the championships, is there something you're going to be doing soon that's like that you're excited for? Please let me know. Do I like roams? Yes, I love roams. Like I literally love them. Obviously because Golby's a roam and she's like my fave. I don't have a tutorial, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm a gatekeeper. And also, like, I just don't have the time to make a tutorial, guys. I'm so sorry. I barely have time enough as it is to just go out and train, let alone make extra. Maybe in the winter I'll make tutorials or something when it's like too cold to ride, because that happened last year. It's way too cold to ride. Yay, that's exciting. I'm excited to see everybody. Everybody's gonna rock their classes. Don't feel nervous. Don't stress or anything. Just have fun. Like, that's the number one thing. Have fun. I know I'm gonna put pressure on myself to place. I probably will. Like, I feel like I don't care as much as I used to about placing. But don't think about that, guys. Especially if you're first year. I feel like I have pressure on myself because, like, I've won the past 2 years. I've won events. And so I feel like I just, like, everyone's, like, I don't know. Everyone's expecting me to win. That's what it feels like. Which I know isn't the case, but, like, biggest hesitation about hobby horsing? I don't know. I just love hobby horsing and I just always do it. I only quit once, but that was when I was in middle school and I was just really insecure about people, like, talking about me, hobby horsing and stuff. So I did quit once, but I haven't ever thought about quitting since then. I don't know, maybe this is horrible, but, like, I feel like I don't have many insecurities, like, when it comes to hobby horsing. I mean, like, I feel like I'm just naturally a very confident, outgoing person. Of course, like, I stress. I put pressure on myself because, like, I feel like I have to place to prove to you guys, like, I am a good hobby horser and, like, I'm worth following or something. And especially since I've won the past 2 years, I've won first place, that I feel like I need to place, which is, like, really horrible to put that pressure on myself. But I know I naturally will. Like, I don't feel like that right now, but I feel like the day of, I'll really feel that. But, yeah. My first hobby horse was Sam. Maybe I might do something in Dallas. We'll have to see. I do have family in Dallas, so maybe next summer if I go visit them in Dallas, maybe I'll, like, put on a little event or something. But I'm not gonna have a Creekwood Cup 20 hours away from me, or like 15 hours away from me, like in states and states and states away from me. That's just not, like, viable. Like, I'm not rich, guys. I saved up and paid for Finland all by myself, and even that was hard to pay for a trip. I definitely cannot pay to have a competition in a completely different state. Yeah, if you're doing a smaller, like, if you're doing with Cavalettis, oh my gosh, my feet is in there. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, the brown, yes, it does look like a beach. You can see it. On Sully's hobby, or maybe not. I have a horse show that day, so we'll have to see. I'm scrolling down and looking at all your things. Yeah, if your course is smaller, if you're just practicing on Cavalettis and say you're, like, just in the 1 foot group, that should be fine. You should be fine. I promise I'll try to watch you guys, like, but, like, I don't know when everyone's going or whatever. But I'll try to, like, watch other classes, not just mine. I am judging a class, so, like, obviously I'll watch people doing that, because, like, I'll be judging, obviously. But then I'll mostly be free from, like, 2 on, so, like, just the later classes I'll be able to watch more of. Tips to grow. Tips to grow your channel. Just post consistently. Don't think about, like, don't be sad if your video doesn't go viral. It just takes time. It takes lots of time and patience. Just post fun videos. Just post videos that you like, and it'll all come eventually. Like, don't stress. Just have fun with it. Let it grow by itself. I use a string of gems. Yeah, I know you mean in Dallas, Texas. I don't live in Texas, so it'd be really hard for me to have a competition in a completely different state. But I do have, like, family that lives in Dallas, so maybe, or, like, not in Dallas, but, like, somewhere near there, I think. So maybe if I visit them, I might be able to like host like a meetup or something, but we'll have to see. Of course, I really do try my best to respond to your comments, guys. Yeah. Normally, if you ask me a question on my YouTube, like, I should normally respond pretty fast. Not just, like, I'm really bad about being on social media. Like, I am on social media a lot, guys, so trust. If you comment, I will respond. I can't say exactly what I'm judging yet. I'm just saying, I think I can generally say that I'm judging. How is everyone knowing their number for USHT? When you go into, like, the class list, it'll say, like, your number, and then, like, your name, and then, like, your horse, and then your time frame or something. I don't know. Yes, I think I'm going to Soul Ranch in September. I just gotta double check with my dad tonight, and then I'll buy my ticket or whatever. Just because there's something on like my family calendar that's like the whole day, like he's staying up the whole day. But I can't tell if it's just him, like, cause he refs soccer, so I couldn't tell if it's just him reffing soccer or if it's like something he's going to watch. So I just need to double check with him. Any comps in Oklahoma? I don't know. Course layouts? Yeah, maybe I'll start doing that, like, or start posting like training ideas. Maybe I'll start doing that. Yeah, if I ever travel anywhere where I'm able to take a hobby horse and I'm able to like meet someone, I promise I'll let you guys know. Like, but if like I'm just traveling somewhere for a family vacation and because like sometimes my parents are up front and be like, you can't bring a hobby horse, like this is family time. So obviously like not, but like if there's a time and a place where like I can bring a hobby horse and do something, I promise I'll let you guys know. Yes. I can't tell you guys exactly what I'm judging. I'm just saying in general, I'm going to be a judge. But I'm not going to be saying what I'm judging at all. You'll have to wait to see this day of. Do you know of any competitions in California? There's lots of meetups in California. If you go on the Hobby Horses in America Facebook group page, you probably don't have Facebook, but if your parents have Facebook, they should be able to go on there for you. And there's lots of meetups in California that I've seen posted about on that page. Like people post about them having meetups in California there. So definitely look at that. I will be at a hotel. I'm not going to share my hotel, but like if you end up at my hotel, you end up at my hotel. Any tips on how to jump higher? Make sure that before you try to jump higher, make sure that your form is down, that you have the correct form. Without having form, you have to be confident on small jumps before you can be confident on trying big jumps, if that makes sense. Yeah, they would have had an email that you got like maybe a month ago. Maybe I think it was like the 1 month out email that it said that. Hi everybody. Bye everybody to everyone who's leaving, and hi to everyone who just joined. This is just like I'm just crafting, and it's a little Q&A, so ask any questions about the championships, post or say what you're excited about. Tips for hobby horsing in public? Just don't care. I don't know. I feel like I just don't get upset about stuff like that anymore. Like I used to be really scared, but like now I'm just like I don't give them the time or day. Like I don't care. I feel like I've gotten really comfortable with it just being super easy for me to just feel comfortable. Tips for high school. Enjoy it. Okay. Every senior is going to give you the same speech. Oh, it goes so fast. Don't waste your time. Like, enjoy every second. High school goes so fast. And guys, I did not listen to them. I just went about my day and I didn't think about it. But now I'm going to be a senior in high school, and that feels insane. I have 1 year left of school. After that, I don't even have to go to school, which I'm going to college, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it's my last year of school. My last year. Like, and when I was a freshman, I didn't even think twice about it. Like, I was just like, oh, great. Another senior telling it goes by so fast. But trust me, it goes by fast. Enjoy every second. Don't be scared to talk to other people. If you don't want to share about your hobby horsing, don't. Personally, for me, the school newspaper people found out because I was posted in my city's newspaper. So I've been featured in my school's new paper, and I had a whole page in the yearbook about hobby horsing. So, blooming life, shout out to you. Yes, I'm on summer break. I don't know when I get back. I'm not thinking about that because I don't want to think about that. I don't want to have to think about when I go back to school. Probably like in August, late August, or maybe in September. I'm not sure. I don't care. I hate school. Yay, Redwood Hobby Horsing, you just got a new sub. Congrats. What types of tack and accessories are good when you're starting your business? Stuff that is high quality. Okay, guys, my stuff probably wasn't the highest quality when I started selling it, but I didn't start selling my stuff until I was a good 6 months into making stuff. You have to be able, so like my brow bands, I use my brow bands. If I ever see something wrong with the brow band while I'm using it, I change that on all the other brow bands I make. My reins, personally, I've had a couple people say like they've lost like this part to my reins, but personally, that has never happened to me, and I use my reins all the time that I make. If that had happened to me, I would have made a change. Like I would have changed to some other like closure, but that's never happened to me personally, so like I don't. Oh, thank you for joining, Jamie. My favorite color for Goldie, definitely blue, because her eyes are blue. My favorite tack piece to make, I love brow bands, I do. How many brow bands? I've made about 60, 65, maybe 70 brow bands that I'll be selling. A martingale from you. Oh, it doesn't fit your smaller hobby horse? I'm so sorry. If you want to trade it in at the championships for a smaller one, we can do that. Yeah, I've had that happen to a couple people, and I feel bad, but like at the end of the day, like I use my brains all the time. That's never happened to me. Best tip or trick I can give is just like tighten the screws on it. Just make sure that they're not getting loose. Yes, I think I might start just sending people with an extra set of them, just because like people always say that like it happens, and I do feel so bad, but also like I don't know. But yes, if you bring anything that's broken to the championships, I promise I'll fix it for you guys. Or if you ever mess with me on Etsy, I just like will ship you an extra set of like the like sutures something. Too big to connect to the throat latch. Not cheek pieces? Huh? Very confused. I have started making this part a little longer, but it's kind of hard, guys. I get a lot of complaints about like my things, like when it's closed not being wide enough, but at the same time on my bridles, if I make it wider, then it falls down on my bridles. So like the width that I make my brow bands, like this part fits exactly my bridles, but I know it doesn't fit like other bridles that have like thicker pieces. And I always feel bad, but at the end of the day, like it's kind of what fits my brow bands, my bridles the best. Do you listen to music while I practice? Yeah, I just actually got a speaker for my birthday. That's my birthday present. I got like a tiny little speaker to travel with. So I'll be bringing all the tunes at the championships, guys. Don't worry. At the hotel meetup, I'll be there with the tunes. Highest I've ever jumped, like 4.2-ish, give or take. Coolest thing a fan of has ever made you? Ooh, that's hard. Well, I got given a hobby horse once. Let me think. My favorite thing that I've ever had someone draw me is this picture of me and Domino. I can't remember who made this. Whoever made this, I literally love you so much. Like, it's my favorite thing in the world. Like, when I saw it first, it literally made me sob because, like, it's me on Domino as if Domino was a real horse. Like, I love it so much. Like, when I got it, it made me sob. Oh, it was too long, so you just attached to the throat latch? Yeah, guys, I always give out the measurements on Etsy, but, like, so make sure to look at that. But also, like, if you're going to the championships and if you want to swap it out for a smaller one, I can do that for you. You just have to come while I'm at the table, because my parents won't know what that means. Like, won't know that I told you can come swap it. If there's any tack piece that isn't fitting right, just come to my table while I'm there, and I can help you figure it out. Or if you've lost something or if it's broke, I should be able to help. So, just putting that out there. What hotel is the meetup going to be at, guys? every hotel in the area or in the handbook will have a meetup. Meetups are not planned. The meetups just kind of happen. Everybody just kind of knows that there's going to be a meetup on Friday. And if your hotel happens to not have a meetup, just start driving around to random hotels, and I promise you'll stumble upon a meetup, okay? They're just kind of a random thing that happens. They're never planned. It's just like everyone's out practicing or just like looking for the meetup because they know it's going to be there. So it's not planned. It just like happens at any hotel. Oh, have fun on your horse riding lesson. What kind of leather do I use? I use something called leather strips because then I don't have to cut it. Highest jump was 3 feet. Oh, good job. I remember when my highest jump was 3 feet. I was so excited. Oh my gosh. I was so proud. I actually have a video. It was a horrible video. Like, it was when my hair, fun fact, guys, I know you guys know me as, like, short hair Gwen, but Gwen in 6th grade, her hair used to be past her booty. Like, my hair was long. If you guys have any more questions, let me know. I'll probably stop the live here soon, unless you guys really want me to keep going. Oops, we're not going to talk about how I accidentally just flipped the camera. My bad. Any tips for hunters? Just make sure you have a steady pace. Don't rush anything. And just work on the little things. Go slow. Make sure your jumps look nice. Yes, all these brow bands are being for sale at USHHC. And then brow bands will be made next week. Or, sorry, bridles will be made next week. So I'll show you the bridles when I make them. I'll be posting the day before I leave for the championships, or like if it just happens that I'm just discombobulated and I don't have the time, I'll post when I'm driving to Michigan. I believe I'm driving in on Thursday. So if I post when I'm driving about like USHC rules, basic rules are that don't steal my horses. I will only be letting people ride my horses at Sunday Fun Day. I'm going to be very specific about it at the championships because I'm not going to be at my table the whole entire time. So I just don't want people stealing my horses. I'm really scared about that. Hi, Bestie Scout. Oh my gosh. Hi, Bestie Scout. I'm so glad you're here. We're just talking. We're just yapping. Or mostly I'm just yapping. Why didn't I do dressage this year? Guys, low-key, I don't know if you can tell, but I hate dressage. I feel so bad for Domino. I love him. But guys, both years I did it at the championships, I got disqualified because I forgot required movements, and that was totally my fault. Your girl has ADHD. Like, I remember my tests, but what happens is I just get too cocky. Like, I get halfway into my dressage test. Both years this happened, halfway in, and I forgot my test. I felt like I'm doing so well. I'm doing so good. And then I just, like, it just poofs out of my brain, and I can't remember. But I do really regret not doing it this year because even if I did, like, forget a movement like I have the past years, I still would have gotten a ribbon because everyone's getting a ribbon for the higher levels of the dressage, not for the juniors. But for the high levels, everyone's getting a ribbon, and that's really sad. I should have done it just for the ribbon. But I'm not doing it because I don't like it. It's just, like, dressage is fun and all. But it's too stressful for me. Me and Domino just like doing dressage at Soul Harbor Ranch where it's fun. That's basically the gist of it. Any tips for jumping? Cut them corners. Go fast. Tips for practicing Brad lead. Do like jumps close together. Like do lines and stuff. Like where you have to do like 2 strides then jump. 2 strides then jump. Like it really helps. Soul Harbor Ranch is in Illinois. It's in Chicago area. What classes am I doing? I'm doing 2.5 hunters and 2-foot show jumping. I'm mostly just nervous for my 2.5 hunters. Don't expect me to place, guys. I know I like put pressure on myself. I hope you guys never expect me to place. I'm sure you guys do, but I'm really sorry. Because I'm very confident I'm not going to place this year. I just feel like I haven't trained enough, and I just don't want to give you guys the expectations that I always place. That's not how life works. I promise I don't always place. No one always places. Okay, what actually? Yeah, no. No one always places. And don't feel bad if you don't place either. Pink or purple? Pink. Is that Addie? Oh my gosh, it is Addie. Hi, Addie. Why is it bits of Addie too? Did you lose your first account? Oh no. Okay, thank you guys. I've been really worried about not placing, like especially last year. I feel like I feel even nervous last year, or more nervous this year because like I've won 2 years in a row. Like I have 3 first place ribbons. That's it. So I feel like I have to place, and especially that I have to place first, like to prove that like I'm still good. I don't know. That's my horrible mindset, and it's a horrible mindset to have. I know, but oh, thank you for my birthday. Aw, I'm so sorry, Addie. But at least you have a new one. Yippee. Oh, you have to move during the championships? I'm so sorry. I know, moving can suck. Well, I hope you can find new friends when you move. If you're like moving to a different city or whatever. Am I getting any horses? Probably not. It's like a 2% chance that I would get one. Just because I have a decently full stable right now, I don't need another horse. Yeah, I don't need another horse. That's about the gist of it. I don't need another horse now. If I were to get another horse, it would be a commission to be like my real horse, Katie. Favorite hobby horse discipline? That's hard. Show jumping is just easy, and show jumping is just fun. But I do love hunters. I love hunters. Like, it's so much fun to be very technical like that. But, man, it takes a lot out of you. I feel pooped after a course of hunters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8. Where did the 8th one go? This is not good. Here's the pile. I do not see. Uh-oh. I'm missing a brow band. Well, that's not good. Oh, well. Hopefully we find it. Goldie and Kara are the same makers as Terrahole, Robin, and Domino. And they're all from Amber Hobby Horses. Oh, and Cleo. Cleo was made by her, too. Okay, now I'm concerned. Where did the 8th one go? I know I had 8. What the heck are doodles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait. Maybe I did only have that many. How do you put on a brow band? There's just little snaps. The best way to do my brow bands, guys, is you put your thumb like this. Hold on. And you roll it. Like, you roll your thumb like that. Like, it's the easiest way to get this off. Oh, this doesn't even have one. Oh my gosh, this one ripped. Okay, that was my bad, guys. That was my nail. We're not going to even talk about that. And this one's going to be trashed. Oopsies. Popular brow band color. Okay, personally, guys, I've been loving this mint green that I just got. Like, ooh, look at that. How do I shape them? I have a, what's it called? I actually don't know. Wait, guys, you know what I think happened? There's no way that that's big of a hole. I wonder if when I was cutting it out, I accidentally cut this. I'll have to go back in the video. I'm very sure that's what I did. But if anybody wants this, like, sad-looking brow band, let me know. You can have it for free. Maybe I can fix it somehow. You know what I can do? I don't think I can do that. But, if anybody wants this free brow band, I'll bring it to the championships, and anybody who wants it can have it. Just know that that it's just, like, broken. So you're going to have to, like tape it or something. Oh, a lot of people want it. Dang. Okay, free brow band, guys. Come and get it. First people. Also, guys, first person to buy something from me gets this free halter and reins that I got from the Finnish Championships. I bought it for a giveaway, but then I'm like, I'm too lazy to do a giveaway. So like so the first person to buy something from my table at the championships gets this free halter and rein set. So yeah, that's also, and then this will also be free to whoever wants it. I'll just label it as free. Okay. When did my boyfriend think when I told him about hobby horsing? Actually, that's a great question, guys. I don't remember. I've been with my boyfriend for like 4.5 years. I genuinely do not remember what happened when I told him, but he's very supportive. I think that after I won the Finnish won the first U.S. championships, won 2 events, him and his family were just really supportive about it. I feel like that's really when like his family found out and stuff, which they're basically like my second parents and my second family because I've known them for so long. My boyfriend's just the best. He helps out with my horse shows. He loves to come to my hobby horse shows when he can. So he's great. Can I make your mom get you a flying high? Yes. I love blanket Appaloosas. I actually don't have one. How many Brownians will you cut out today? I don't know. I've cut out all of these ones. And there's all those ones up there too, but they're in the color brown. And I ran out of brown buttons. And so my brown buttons are coming tomorrow. So the brown buttons will be put on tomorrow. But I've cut out a decent amount, but I still have over 30 here that I'll keep cutting out today. Favorite Lemieux color? I have a lot of Lemieux colors. I really like the Wisteria. That looks so good on my pony, Katie. I love that I got it in the Lori pad. Ooh, it's so cute. I do have the blush pink and the dressage pad. Love that. I love my set that I just wore yesterday where it's like the This Says Me pad with the with my pink breeches. Love that. The Dijon color was my first set. My first color was Black Currant, but I only got the salad pad. But the Dijon was like my first set, and I definitely love that. Like, it's got a special place in my heart. But I basically have like one of each color. Not each color, but like each color of the rainbow. Like I have I guess I don't have red and orange, but I have a yellow, green, blue, 2 purples, a pink, a gray, a white, and a black. Like, I have like most colors, but I only have I think I have like 10 jump pads from them, and then like 5 dressage pads or something like that. Have my sister hobby horse? Yes, Jillian actually used to hobby horse a bit. You guys can pester her as you want and try to make her to hobby horse. That'd be really funny. My sister's coming to the championships. Her name's Jillian. She looks very much like me, just me with blonde hair. We're the same size, we're the same height, same weight, so we look very identical. She will be singing the national anthem, so, when you hear that national anthem, just know it's my sister's voice. Technically, I could sing it with her, because, guys, I am a choir kid. But I decided to let her have her moment and shine the championships day. That way, she came, she actually wanted to come, so she could sing the anthem. But, yes, you should get Micah Flea Bitten. Favorite piece of tack to make? I love making hackamores. They're so much fun. I love hackamores, but I love brow bands as well. Brow band gems, I get them from Amazon. Or in-person stores, too. I'm your favorite hobby horser, or one of your favorites. Thank you so much. Yes, I do ride real horses. How much do you pay for a hobby horse? It depends. So, like Goldie, Kara, I paid $350 for, but that was including lots and lots of tack. I normally try to stay under $300 for my horses. I just don't feel comfortable spending over $400 for a horse, especially. Favorite horse I've ridden? Katie. Katie's the best horse in the world. I love her. She's the best pony in the world. I love her. The first horse I ever rode, Goldie, she obviously has a special place in my heart. There's a pony that I used to ride. Her name was Babe. Babe has a special place in my heart. A horse that passed away, Pete. He was the first horse I ever rode English. Pete has a special place in my heart. Macy, the first horse that I actually took lessons on. I did Western with her. She has a special place in my heart. But Katie's my favorite horse. Yeah, me and my sister are twins. Trust me, guys. You'll see. Highest I've jumped, 4'2". Yeah, we are. We basically twins. We look the same. Favorite, our Flying High hobby horse is good. They're great. Great quality. I love Micah's horses. Thankfully, none of them have jumped out to me. None of her sale horses have jumped out to me. My parents would be so sad so sad and mad if I got another horse right now, this summer. So, most expensive hobby horse I have, definitely Kara, because I paid $350 for her. But also, that was with shipping from overseas and with lots of tack. So, she was probably closer to $200, but she's the most expensive. But I try to stay under $300. Though I guess Gizmo and Gemma were quite a lot because with buying 2 of them. What real horse discipline do I do? I do hunter jumper. I'm doing a hunter jumper show this weekend, but Katie is mostly a jumper. But we compete like at off-property shows with eventing. We do starter level USEA. I can't remember what the abbreviations, but we do starter level eventing together. We just got second in our on our first off-property show, we got second. And then we have a show this weekend at the barn, and that's like a hunter jumper show, which Katie's definitely more of a jumper than she's a hunter. So for the hunter classes, I'm just doing equitation because like I love Katie, but she's not very good at getting her leads. Barrel racing on real horses? Yes, me and Katie have done barrel racing, guys. I mean, not showing or anything, like just for fun. She had a lot of fun. She was throwing in lots of crow hops, and she was even throwing in some lead changes, flying lead changes. She's crazy. I love her. Yay, you have a show this weekend too. Yay. Oh, have fun. I hope everyone does a great job at their shows this weekend. I'm seeing a lot of people say that they show. Oh, thank you guys. I love your comments like that. Sephora's ASMR, thank you so much for your comment. I like English better, obviously, because I haven't ridden Western for years. Western's fun and all for like trail riding, but I feel like you can do so much more in English. Personal opinion, guys, don't come after me. Please don't come after me. Yeah, horses can get more than 400 if you get bigger markings. Plus, shipping is a lot now. Shipping from overseas is about $60 to $80, which is very expensive. But also when you're reselling a horse, you never add that cost in because you paid for that shipping. Like shipping doesn't add to a horse's value, you know? Do I prefer jumping on a hobby horse or real horse? It depends. I love jumping Katie. We have so much fun together. But I also love jumping myself. Okay, guys. I'm going to have you guys try to guess Katie's age. I hope most of you have probably seen videos of me riding Katie. Try to guess her age. I guarantee it'll take forever for someone to guess. Yes, we're definitely filming a video, Scout. Yes, the shipping is like $80. It is expensive. Nobody's even close. Nobody's even close. Oh, some people are close. Close-ish. Oh, no, not close. I still haven't seen it yet. Okay, 500 is not even close. Y'all are so close. Like, I've seen the numbers sandwiched. Ooh, those were close. Let's see who gets it first. This is actually 67. No. Get out of here, guys. 67. Yes! Cosmic Cookie, 24. She is 24 years old. Katie is an old girl. Nobody could get, I guarantee, like, most people would not know that. Yes, she's 24 years old. She's old. But, okay, I feel like people might come after me for jumping a 24-year-old horse. But listen, guys. Before last summer, Katie was a pasture pet for, like, 5 years. So Katie's just been sitting in a pasture for a while. So, yeah, she's 24. She's an old girl. But you can't tell it. Like, you cannot tell that Katie's old at all. Like, even me, like, I was shocked when I found out she was, like, 24. She acts young. She feels good. I don't think she's had an injury in quite a long time. Like, she's a very fit pony. And I just love her. Yes, I love eventing. Eventing's really fun. I don't know. Like, if I got the opportunity to, like, have a horse that could take me up the levels and do higher level eventing, that'd be super fun. But I haven't measured Katie, but I'm hi Chloe. Sorry guys, I'm so jumping around. I think if I measured Katie, she'd probably be like 14 hands, 14-1. She's definitely a pony, guys, trust. She's definitely a pony. Actually, I might say it on her Coggins test that I have. I'll have to go back and look at that. She's definitely a pony though. Hi Chloe. Can you do a fan art competition? Actually, yeah. Maybe I'll do that for like, maybe when I hit like 14 or 15,000 followers. Do I own Katie? Sadly, no. Katie's privately owned by someone who, like, I don't know, the person who owns her doesn't even come out to see her. Like, she lives like states away, but Katie just lives here, lives at the barn, and lives her best life. But she gets ridden for lessons, by younger kids, but then I'm the only one who really like shows her or anything. Yeah, I'd say I'm probably her most consistent rider, I would say. Favorite cross-country course I've ever done? I've only done 2 so far. I did I did one place yesterday. That was really fun. That was more of like an open field type, but the first one I've done was more of like a path in a forest type thing. And I think that first one I've done, I posted a video of me and Katie cantering out of it. That was probably my favorite just because it wasn't hard to get you couldn't really get lost on that course. And the jumps were fun. The jumps were definitely like on the bigger side of stuff, whereas like where we went yesterday was like, I felt like the jumps were a lot smaller, but happy birthday, T Dog. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Hobby horsing. Yes. See you guys. Favorite class last year, flat class. Wait, no. Hold on. No, I take that back. 3-foot jumping was my favorite class. It was my first class. It felt good. I didn't knock any jumps. I just wasn't fast enough, but I didn't knock any jumps, and I felt really good about it. Flat class was fun because I won it, but it was not fun because it was the most miserable thing I've ever done in my entire life. I basically had to run for like 15 minutes straight, and as you guys know, I'm not a runner, but we had to like trot and canter for like a long time. Online hobby horse comp? Maybe, we'll have to see. Definitely a fan heart comp. Yeah, this is an orange halter, guys. I bought this in Finland to give away to you guys, so I think what I'm going to do is the first person who buys something for my stand at the championships will win this halter. And I also told other people before, I accidentally just broke this brow band because like when I was making it, I cut it, but I thought it would still be fine, even with like the big hole cut, because it still had disconnected, but then I accidentally broke it. But it's good that I broke it and I didn't sell it to someone broken. So this is going to be for free. Anyone who wants it at the championships, I'm going to put it on the table as free. So, I know I should start an equestrian channel, but guys, I'm 17, so I drive myself to the stables. So, like, I normally don't have someone to film me unless, like, if it's, like, jumping or an off-property event or showing. If I'm showing, my parents are there. If it's an off-property event or, like, a jumping event, there's always someone else at the barn that's there. But, like, lesson-wise, I normally don't have people filming me, so it's just kind of hard. Bye, Addie. Yeah, you can totally get 23 brow bands because I'm selling like over 60. Hi, Toby. Yes, go hobby horse. Have fun, guys. What did I place in show jumping at the championships? The very first year, I got first place in the 2-foot show jumping category. Oh my gosh, it's 12:32 a.m. Oh my gosh, girl, go to bed. Seriously, that is not cool. Oh my gosh. Wait, a.m. is in like noon? Or a.m. is in like middle of the night? I'm confused. If it's middle of the night, go to bed. If not, have fun with the rest of your day. How long will your life be? I don't know. It's been 90 minutes, so I don't know. As long as I want to keep yapping for. As long as you guys will let me yap for. Hi, Toby. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to scroll down to see it. I probably won't pony swap at USHC exactly, but I'll pony swap at the meetup the next day. Yes, I won 2-foot hunters too. So the very first year at the championships, I won 2-foot show jumping and 2-foot hunters. Last year, I won the flat class. And then this year, I'm doing 2-point hunters and the 2-foot show jumping. I'm not expecting to place. I really do hope I place because I'm kind of putting pressure on myself because I've won the past couple of years. But if I don't, you know. Unfortunately not. I'm so sorry, guys. I know I did lease Gizmo out to a friend, but I probably won't do that frequently. The friend that I leased him to is a very trusted friend. She doesn't live too far from me, and I trust her completely. In the nicest way, guys. I probably won't lease my horses out very often. If I were to lease my horses out, it's going to be to someone who I know very personally. And even then, like, I would be very, very picky. I only leased him out because I wasn't really using him, especially leading up to hobby horsing. Do I watch Ocean Hobby Horse? Yeah. Ocean is a very good friend of mine. Or was in hobby horsing. Like, we hung out a lot at the championships. Hi, Nemo. Aw, Nemo's such a cute name. I'm so glad I inspire you guys. I love that. I love inspiring others. That's like my #1 goal in life, for real. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That makes sense. Okay. Is there going to be a meetup like last year? Yes. hi to I'm so sorry. I totally just chopped your name. I'm so sorry. But I hope you kind of understood the name I was saying. Hopefully. Maybe. I hope. I've made 15 of each the small size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. 12. That math is not mathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 12, 13. 13. No, my math is not mathing today. Oh well. Info about next year's USHC. The date won't come out till December, and if info will slowly come out after that. Oh, I know why math isn't mathing. Okay, never mind. Sorry, guys, I was really just talking to myself. Were you the redhead at the airport? Because I saw someone staring at me at the airport, and I wasn't sure if it was a fan or not. And she was carrying around a hobby horse, and I kind of wanted to say hi, but I wasn't sure if I was just like thinking that someone was staring at me, or if it was actually a fan. And I felt really bad on the plane about not coming up and like saying something. Were you the redhead at the airport, Linda Ann? Yes. Okay, it was you. I even whispered to my dad, I can't tell if that's a fan or not. I should have said hi, but I probably met you at the championships too. But okay, I knew I wasn't going crazy. Well, it was very good to see you. Where can I find more about the hobby horsing shows near me? Hobby Horsing in America is a Facebook group. They normally post a lot about like people making shows and stuff. I have shows in Iowa, Illinois, Wisconsin areas. It really just depends. Well, nice to meet you, Eleanor. Where are you from? I was kind of curious about where you were from since you were at the airport, of course. I will not. Hi, Coconut. I won't be making hobby horses. Oh, you're from Norway? That's so cool. I was rooting for them in the World Cup. Womp womp. Do you know where the meetup is? Guys, there's not really a planned meetup. Meetups just happen. Like, I almost guarantee that every single hotel around in the area of Brighton, Michigan will have a hobby horse meetup at the hotel. They just naturally happen because everyone just like goes out looking for a meetup, and then one just happens. Someone's just out there hobby horsing and you just join them. There's never a planned set time or anything. It just happens, you know? So, you know, it'll be super fun. I'm sure that at the pre-registration, they'll have jumps so people can like meet up there as well. I know, love the redheads. As I always say on St. Patrick's Days, I'm your favorite redhead. I'm everybody's favorite redheaded hobby horser because I don't really know of many other redheaded hobby horsers. Gotta stand for the redheads. Yes, Holland. Oh my gosh, I love you guys. This is so funny. If you didn't know, my dad is obsessed with soccer, and so am I. I love watching soccer. I love watching football. I should have posted about it, but when I met up with Flying High Hobby Horses last April, we actually went to a Messi game together. Me and Flying High Hobby Horses, we saw Messi together. Fun fact of the day for you guys. It was so much fun. We saw Messi play. Unfortunately, no goals were scored, so it was like low-key a boring game, but it was still really fun. Yes, soccer's a W sport. Favorite hobby horse coat color? Real horses and hobby horses, it's Palomino. Always. I love Palominos. Like, I love them. They're my favorites. Any tips on hobby horsing in 100 degrees? Okay, my tip is if it's going to be hot when you're riding. Number one, so for me, my backyard is shaded at night. So if I would ride, I normally either ride straight away in the morning before it gets hot, or late at night when it's shaded and it's a little cooler, if that makes sense. Yes, we did go see Messi together. It was so much fun. Did I watch The Amazing Digital Circus? I did not. For an A3 hobby horse, which size is the brow band? It depends. I have 2 different size brow bands that I normally sell. Though custom wise, I can make anybody a custom brow band in different sizes. Here's the best. This size would be more for an A3 horse. This is for like a Flying High Tilly sized horse or a Lemieux sized horse. These ones fit from my Zebra, my Gigi hobby horse Zebra, to my Gemma sized Flying High hobby horse. All the way up to, they fit my Cara and my Goldie and even my Domino sized horses. So these ones fit quite a few horses, the smaller size. The big size mostly are just for like A3s and just bigger horses, but you can feel free to try on at the championships. Feel free to try on. If you need help, feel free to ask me or my sister or Ada will be sharing my table. Feel free to ask them as well. How do I get into hobby horse showing? Just find horse shows, hobby horse shows near you, and just go and have fun. Yeah, Soul Harbor Ranch, if you're near the area or if you're able to travel to it, really good starter show. It's a small event. It's geared more for people learning about the sport. Super duper fun. It's really good for a first competition. Favorite shade on the color wheel? Color bet? I'm not sure. Oh, I'm glad you love my brow bands. If I come to Finland next year, and if you come too, I'll be glad to bring you some. Because unfortunately I can't ship overseas, but if you go to the championships next year and I go too, I'll be more than happy to bring you some. What do you mean? Scout, what do you mean I remember meeting you at Soul Harbor Ranch? Scout, you're literally a bestie. I don't know what you're talking about. Hi, Sunny. Yes. Hey, my first competition was the championships too. Of course, it was the first year of the championships, but yes, my first competition was USHHC as well. I'm like totally blurring my words. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm probably gonna just cut the excess off these brow bands, and then I'll have to go so I can eat dinner and then do a hobby horse lesson because I am still teaching lessons. If you guys want to sign up for a lesson, I'll post the sign-up sheet after the championships, but I get a lot of my supplies from Amazon or in-person stores. Like I get some from Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and then I have like a mom and pop store that I sometimes go to as well. Favorite colors on an IRL horse? My favorite colors on Katie would probably be my Wisteria. She looks really good in Benton Blue for cross country, but she also looks good in Bichon. Katie looks good in every color basically. So I know, but I'm sure it's such a long trip for you guys. I mean, for me to go to Finland, it was like a 9-hour flight, so I'm sure it'd probably be the same for you guys going to the championships in the US. But they are really fun and they're definitely worth it if you're able to travel, you know. Yes, Katie is such a diva. I just love her. I'm so excited to see her tomorrow. I'm really sad I couldn't see her today, which is saying a lot because I mean I've gone weeks without seeing her, but a day is just too much. Ugh, there's an ant. Ew. Hi to the person with the username that has 9721. I'm so sorry, I cannot pronounce your name. But hi to you. Hi, Sunny. Yes, red-headed hobby horsers for life. I love them. Red-headed hobby horses are the best, guys. I mean that nice. I don't mean that like in a mean way. I'm just saying that because I'm a red-headed hobby horser. I know, guys. Do you remember when the ants took over my barn last year? I have a video of it on Instagram. It was horrible. I had to get all this spray and all these traps. They were everywhere. Okay, I think this is definitely one of my favorite ones. I did like an ombre effect for this brow band, and I really like it. Oh, yeah, guys, I've given up on Hobby Horse Academy. I haven't gone on that in like a year. I don't know. I just I got on the leaderboard once, and then I was just like, you know what? I prefer posting on YouTube and Instagram. I got too bored with it. I'm so sorry. Maybe that's rude. I just did. I thought it was a little sus too. You're holding one of my bridles. Yay. Yeah, guys, I'll do Vlogmas again this year. I'll probably do the same how I did it last year, where I just post like one video a week type thing. Because it was just really easy to manage that, rather than one a day is just insane. Hi, Nemo. Do you have any tips for improving jumping form? I have a video on it. It's easier than just explaining it right now. Go back. It's one of my older long form videos. It's just how to hobby horse, and it shows how to do lead changes and jump and stuff like that. Shersha? Was that right? I hope it was. I'm doing 2-foot show jumping and 2.5 hunters. I'm nervous about the hunters. Show jumping will be easy peasy. I wouldn't say I'm more excited about one or the other. I like hunters, so maybe I'm excited for that, but still nervous. I'm looking at all your comments. Brow bands range from $12 to $14. The hobby horse would just look like Katie. Most people don't know, but Katie has some very, very unique markings underneath her face. Like, I don't know how else to explain it, but she has very unique markings on like her chin and stuff. Like, very, very unique. What should I include in my package for YouTube ambassadors? I don't know. That's up to you. Just things that you use daily, like reins or like brow bands or bridles, like something you use daily. And I know a lot of people have asked me to like have them be ambassadors for me, but in the nicest way, guys, I don't really need ambassadors. Like, I have a big YouTube and Instagram following, so like I don't need to have others promote me. I hope that doesn't sound rude at all, but like I just don't need any. Have fun riding River. Yes, please buy out my booth. I'm bringing like 60 plus brow bands. It's gonna be great. I'm being like so productive now that I've been chatting with you guys. I'll end this live video when it gets to be an hour and 20 minutes. Or sorry, 120 minutes. So like 2 hours long. I only sell brow bands to the people in the USA because shipping overseas is just too expensive and too complicated. I am selling at USHC. I'm selling brow bands, bridles, reins, rein fluffs, which are my own design, charms. Hit me with your questions, guys. Yes, please. If you have a question, I promise I have an answer. Am I restocking brow bands? Not right now. After the championships, yes. I know, someone just bought me out of brow bands. I shipped them out today. Oh, I'm glad you had fun watching me jump. It was fun at the finish championships. What classes were you in there? What brand of hobby horses do I recommend? Definitely Amber hobby horses or Flying High hobby horses. Amber hobby horses are from Finland, and they're very, very, very high quality. Ooh, Western Trail. That would have been fun. Maybe I'll have to try that. I tried to sign up for that for the championships in the US, but I didn't get a spot into it. But I wanted to try Western Trail. What is the brow band base? It's just leather. See that? Yeah, having your leg come in a jump is really hard. Or switching my legs, it's kind of, okay, when I first did a lead change over a jump, I didn't mean to. I just saw like someone from Denmark post a video of them hobby horsing, and I saw them like jump with like their legs out to the side, and I didn't really know that that meant like switching your lead. So I just did it because I thought the jump looked pretty. So basically, yeah, my first time I did a lead change, I just put my legs out to the side because I thought it looked pretty. That's basically just, when I lead change, it's basically just what you think about. You just think about putting your legs out to the side. And then I feel like it just naturally switches. If you do a comp in Wisconsin, I'll definitely go. Message me on my Etsy. It'll probably be easier if you just message me on there, and you can give me actual like details of the place, and I promise I'll look into going because I'm decently close to most places in Chicago or in Wisconsin. What hobby horse tack should you make in a car? Breastplates, halters, and reins. Yeah, that all sounds good. Ooh, definitely make crochet stuff. Oh, you want to take a photo with Micah, but you're too scared to ask? Trust, Micah's like a puppy dog. She's so nice. She's literally the sweetest. She just like me and Micah can sometimes have scary focus faces, but I promise, guys, we're super duper nice. I'm a very chatty person, so trust, guys. Come up to me at the championships, or even if just wave from afar, but don't just not say anything. I know, I'm sorry. I wish more people could buy my brow bands. Shipping wise, it's just so complicated that I just can't make it happen, and I feel really bad. All right, last 9 minutes, guys. Last questions, let me know. This is a really long live video, but I hope you guys had fun. I'm having a lot of fun just yapping. This is a lot less boring than just being on my phone, or I mean like watching videos on my phone. What time is it for me? It's about 5:53 p.m. Brow bands are going to cost anywhere from $12 to $16. Most will be about $12. The only ones that are going to be $16 are going to be like ones like this that have like 5 rows of gems. Anything that only has 3 rows, which is a good chunk, are only going to be $12. Yes, we should host a meetup in Chicago. Micah's doing a competition in the Chicago area. I'm going to that if you guys are going to Micah's competition. My materials I get from Amazon. Ooh, I love Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is so pretty. My bunny's reaction, yes, but Jasper I feel like Jasper would not have a very big reaction. Jasper's deaf, so he can't really hear, and then, like, he just doesn't care. Like, Jasper, he'll tell you if, like, he is a sassy boy. Like, he basically tells you what he wants when he wants it, and you better give it to him or he's gonna throw a hissy fit. Amazon, definitely Amazon is a great place to get stuff. Trust, guys. Or Hobby Lobby. I love Hobby Lobby. Or Michael's. All great options. Can you send me a gift? Definitely. If anyone wants to send me fan mail or anything, I've gotten questions about that before. You just have to message me on Etsy and I'll give you my address. Otherwise, if you order something from my Etsy, you get my address. But if you're overseas and you really want to order something from me, I think I could probably figure it out. But you just have to promise that you won't like send the item back, because like that's just when it gets tricky, is if someone wanted to return something is when it gets tricky. So if you just like promise to love the item and not send it back, then yes. No, I'm driving to the championships. Holes, I have this little stabber thing. It's really sharp. It just like, I'll show you over here. It just like stabs through it. I love crochet keychains. I have TikTok, but I don't even use it. YouTube's a great way for sharing about your Etsy. YouTube or Instagram's really good. I feel like they're a lot more safer than TikTok. I'm about 8 hours away from the championships, so we're just driving. It's that Midwest in us. We have to drive. If it's under 10 hours, you best believe we're driving. I feel like a lot of my tools came with like stuff, or I just buy my tools from Hobby Lobby or Michael's, whatever is cheaper, really. Yes, I love crochet keychains. It took you 16 hours to get to Breyerfest. Damn, Breyerfest was going to be like 9 hours for me. And also, guys, I don't collect Breyers. I collect Schleich horses. As you can see, these are my Schleich horses. I have like 4 things, and then I have like a butt ton of them up there. I collect Schleich horses. I don't collect Breyer horses. I have like 2 Breyers, so it wasn't going to be worth going to Breyerfest if I don't collect Breyers. So, yeah. Yeah, I might I'll probably make tutorial videos in the winter when when it's like too cold to ride or something. I promise I'll make them then. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, I probably won't be going to Breyerfest. I talked to my parents about it this year, but then after a while, I kind of realized it's like for Breyer people, and your girl does not collect Breyers. I collect Schleich horses, so it'd be really pointless. My favorite YouTuber, Soleil Hobby Horses, KH2 Winter Ponies, Flying High, Couture Hobby Horses, Amelia, Gigi Hobby Horses, my friend, the Angel Hobby Horse. I'm trying to think of all my friends and what their usernames are. Gracie and Cupcake. My friend Scout. I'm so sorry if you're a friend and I didn't say your name right there. Just know that I was thinking, oh, my friend Grace. Basically all my friends. And trust, guys, I actually follow a lot of you, but you probably just don't know it. But I follow a lot of people. Especially if someone just pops up on my For You page, I always follow them. Favorite Schleich horse? His name's Pac-Man. He was my first Schleich horse. Palomino, of course. I love the Trackner mold. I love it so much that I actually have a conga of them. This is Apache. This is Poop. 145. 145. Oh, this is Maverick. Yes, guys, all of my horses actually have little numbers under them, and that sheet has numbers from 1 to over 200. And every single one of my Schleich horses has a name. This is Teddy, but like his is 31, so I'd look up on my sheet. It's organized by color. So light brown, I go to 31. Wait. 31. Boom, Teddy. So yes. I buy my hobby horses mostly on Instagram. Ocean is just focusing on real horse riding right now, not hobby horsing. Yes, Teddy's so pretty. I love me a chocolatey I just love me a chocolatey horse. Well, this is a loud noise. Yes, I will definitely get a Soleil hobby horse at some point. It's just a depends type of thing. I don't need any more horses right now. Hi, Caroline. No, Ocean is not. She's not coming this year. Guys, the best way to know if someone's coming, if you want to know if they're coming, you just look at the list of all the competitors, or like of like all the classes, and you just look for their name. If you know their name. I guess if you don't know their name, it's kind of hard, but. All right, last 3 minutes, guys. How many times do I ride real horses? Okay, so like in the school year, normally 1 time a week, sometimes 2 if there's like a jump clinic or if there's a show. But it really just depends on the summer. Sometimes I don't have time to ride in a week, or sometimes like this week, I rode yesterday, I'm riding tomorrow, and I'm riding Saturday for a show. So it really just does depend. It just depends on my schedule, how much I ride. It basically ranges from 1 to 3 times on average. Sometimes none, sometimes more. It just really depends. Or sometimes I just go to the barn and I don't even ride. Like for teaching hobby horse lessons for the pony campers, sometimes I just don't ride. Oh my gosh. Well, happy early birthday to Valley Hobby Horse Official. Happy early birthday. I hope you have a great day. What stuff will you be selling and what prices? Brow will range from $12 to $16. Bridles will range from $15 to $45. And blankets will be $10 to $15. Halters will be, ooh, maybe like $10 to $18. Breastplates will be like $12 to $26 or something like that. I don't know. Have fun at soccer practice. Okay, guys, last minute. Ask any questions and I'll be done. Materials are, I think it's like rhinestones or something. I get it from Amazon. Host a comp. Put it on the Hobby Horsing in America Facebook group page. Best place to do it. Lots of people will see it then. No, I do not play Star Stable. Katie, she's just American Quarter Horse paint. Birthday for fan mail? Yeah, message me on Etsy to get my address for fan mail. Materials are all from Amazon. I'm doing great, thanks. I know this was really fun. Which website again? I have Etsy. If you need it, I can post it again, but I have not been to Slick City. I will do tutorials in the wintertime, I promise. What are the clip things called? They're called buttons. Okay, I hope everybody had fun watching. I'm leaving now. There's Terrell. Bye.